The eyeReports I recommend to use daily give the front desk personnel easy access to scheduled patients' contact and financial information, helps the bookkeeper ensure recall dates are updated and fee slips are recorded for each scheduled patient, provides details of daily sales and payments received, helps them audit redos and fee slips on hold and not completed, assist the doctor in the exam room, help the insurance manager with getting pre-authorization numbers for scheduled patients, and help the dispensers track lab order status and order dispensary products. At the beginning of the day, staff at the front desk or wherever the schedule is monitored can open eyeReport number 360 and click on the Meaningful Use and Demo tab, select the schedule date, and easily have in front of them the scheduled patient with their contact information, financial status, and other details. It will save them time should they need to contact the patients or know if they're cash only. In the dispensary during the day, using the OfficeMate tracking devices on the lab order, staff can use eyeReport number 600 to track lab order status. With this eyeReport, they'll know what orders have been fit but not invoiced, charged but not ordered but not received but patients haven't been notified yet. On this page are the patient's cell number, is texting okay, their daytime number and email address, and notified but not dispensed. There's also a complete search by promise date and another with complete lab order detail. The details will help you search for most popular lenses and frames or any other questions you may have about your lab orders. eyeReport number 610 tracks the same for soft contact lenses, and 620 tracks rigid lenses. Also during the day, if doctors want to have available an easy-to-use tool to graph their patient IOPs or review the RX history or pachymetry readings over time, use eyeReport number 900 on the computer in an exam lane. At the end of the day, the bookkeeper task should be to review eyeReport number 360, to be sure scheduled patients you showed for an appointment had a fee slip recorded and their recall dates were updated. And if you're trying to qualify for meaningful use, look at the Meaningful Use tab to be sure all patient demographic meaningful use fields are populated. To review the exam writing meaningful use fields, use eyeReport number 920. To review both the patient demographic fields as well as the exam writer fields. To see the end of the day daysheet results and patient payments made during the day, look at number 175, which has daily sales by a day sheet and the details, daily sales by providers compared, daily sales by staff compared, daily sales percent collected by staff at time of visit, or daily sales percent collected from the recorded by at time of visit. Then there's a comparison by month of what's been collected. eyeReport number 460 is also a day sheet like OfficeMate, except now you have multiple days presented on one sheet. Click the plus sign to see the details of the day's transactions. $460 also includes payments by date with detail, payments by payment method summary, payments by payment method with the details of the payments should the bookkeeper need a better way to reconcile monies received to the deposit ticket. You can also use these two eyeReports to filter on specific procedures or products to know what is selling by day. To compare provider daily procedures performed or primary diagnosis codes assigned, look at 50. Here you'll have by day CPT charges by doctors compared, CPT units by doctor compared, or diagnosis codes, fees, or units by doctors compared. It will also show you sales by date. To reconcile the insurance checks received during the day, look at 470. Here you can pick the posting date or month, and by insurance company, you've got the payment method, check number, batch number, the original deposit amount, whether any corrections were made, and how much is still left to be applied. It also includes payment method by details, payment method by summary, and payments by specific dates. Finally, at the end of the day, if the bookkeeper wants to review the fee slips that were created to be sure the staff and provider names are assigned or the correct products are being ordered based on the patient's insurance or lack thereof, review eyeReport number 450. This is especially important to review if you are a Vision Source affiliate. They can also review the number of redos that are occurring and whether there are any fee slips still on hold. Daily, weekly, or periodically, if the product manager wants to use the eyeReports to order lenses or frames, you can use 155 DS to see ophthalmic lenses and frames sold during a period. This will also include contact lenses. If you also want to see contact lenses sold by patients or the most popular lenses sold, besides 155 DS for contact lenses, you can look at number 145. Here you can track quantities of lenses sold by quantity or patients purchasing specific lenses, or look at the contact lens categories sold and then what patients purchased those lenses. I would also periodically look at 900 on the Open Exams Listing tab and be sure all exams have been closed. This list represents the patient names that are listed on the Open Charts tab. With this report, you can search and find exams that are still billable or not billable and those that are still open. And finally, to assist the insurance manager with knowing what scheduled patients need an authorization number based on their insurance setup, open eyeReport 360 on the Insurance Pre-Authorization worksheet. To know what scheduled patients need an authorization number using either their appointment schedule date or the date appointments were created to stay on top of the numbers. See the next video discussion on the eyeReports to use monthly and at the end of the year.